This is from the Dollar Tree, from their like Dollar Tree Plus section. $5 for basically 6 fluid ounces of resin. And it looks to be a equal measures, basically 1-to-1 ratio of resin. Pour slowly and evenly onto surface or into mold. So they're advertising it as for like pouring resin or for molds, and leave it to dry for 24 hours. So I'm going to mess around with this because I found this yesterday while I was out, and I'm just going to try it. There's a different resin I'm wanting to get from Amazon that somebody else had suggested that I wanted to try, but I figured I would try this out because I was curious about the quality of this or if this was any good. So I'm going to take my little, this is something else I had done the other day. This little pumpkin. This is in Quikrete, molded from Quikrete. But this is the mold here. I've been using plaster of Paris and Quikrete, just messing around with that for some things. But I'm going to try doing a pumpkin, I think. Or I could try doing a cup. I just demolded some stuff this morning, so molds aren't exactly cleaned out from the other stuff. I could do a pumpkin or a cup. I don't know. Well, you know what? Well, it'll do the same. It'll do the same. Doesn't matter. Okay, I'm just going to do pumpkin because this is the cleanest mold that doesn't have leftover plaster of Paris or Quikrete in it, because I was sort of cleaning out the mold to see that Quikrete in there. But whatever. I'm just throwing this together real quick. Hold on. Let me get this stuff out and pour it. Hold on for a second. Okay, so here it is. I've mixed them both together. Yeah, we got some bubbles. We'll just see. I don't know about like how well it'll degas or whatever. I feel like I've mixed it well enough. I think it's thoroughly mixed. I mean, I don't know. We'll just see. Hold on, let me pour this into the mold. Okay, anyways, here it is, all poured into my semi-messy mold. This is a little pumpkin. This is a bigger pumpkin. And then one of my little cups. So, like one of these, that's a failed one that I did with Quikrete, but like something small like that, and then a cup like this in here. So, see how this turns out. Leave it for 24 hours and then try to demold it. We'll see how it does as far as air bubbles, and this one seems to be degassing a little bit, but I did put a flame over it just a little bit. There were some air bubbles that came to the top of this one. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of bubbles in this. I don't expect it to be like super clear. But I'm still new to resin, so maybe this stuff is actually good. Who knows? We'll see. Okay, I'm going to demold these molds. Sorry, this tripod is not really cooperating. The ones that I put in yesterday. I'm going to demold these real quick. This is using that Dollar Tree resin. So let's see here. Now I tried to not get many bubbles in it. It was looking pretty clear from the bottom here. You can see that. We'll see. And my molds weren't like perfectly clean when I did this either. I should have washed them out, but I was just throwing something together real quick. Basically throwing these in here real quick. Okay, I got big pumpkin. Okay, little pumpkin, big pumpkin. And then my cup. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, and twist. Okay. So the cup, like my other times doing it, turns out a bit cloudy. But overall, it's pretty okay. It's been pretty much exactly 24 hours. So, I mean, if you put enough pressure on it, you could misshape it. I don't know if it's going to get any harder. I've heard that sometimes those are better resins for pouring when they're like that. They're not good for doing things that are, what's the word? Like for molds. But yeah, see how cloudy this is in comparison to the pumpkin? So I am very surprised at how, I mean, I would have liked my cup to turn out like that. But this is super smooth, very smooth. And glad for that. And quite clear. Now there are some small bubbles in there, but this is very, very small bubbles. It's not like super, but same thing with this one. Granted, you know, it did pick up some stuff, but it's way clearer than the cup. This is the clearest, but not bad. It could be because of the original piece too, has a lot of texture to it, that I originally made when dealing with this, doing this. But maybe I'll make this cup again, make sure it's super, smooth. But yeah, other than that, I don't know. These ones feel, I mean, granted, it's very thick. This feels very solid. It's hard. Oops. Nice and durable. But clean this up a little bit on the bottom. Other than that, these have turned out all right. Even the cup is good. Obviously, I'm going to be doing this with more colors, so it's not this. I guess I left it like frosted glass looking. I guess I could leave it like that. But other than that, yeah, this is good. It's good. You'd have to really put some pressure on it to change the shape of this. But other than that, these are super solid pieces for something like this, and something like this, I still am going to get a different resin for that. But otherwise, I approve of the $5 Dollar Tree resin. That's it. Successful experiment.